Mitolyn claims to, quote, unlock your metabolic power by suggesting that higher levels of mitochondria in the body leads to weight loss. They reference a study to back this up, but there's a catch. So the study they cite focuses on mitochondrial counts in leukocytes, a type of immune cell that fights infections. It found that people with lower mitochondrial counts tend to have higher body weight and BMI. However, the study doesn't say anywhere that low mitochondrial counts cause weight gain. Instead, it points out that low mitochondrial counts are a sign of high levels of oxidative stress, a problem linked to health issues like diabetes and cardiovascular disease. These conditions, not the mitochondria themselves, are likely the real culprits behind weight gain. In other words, mitochondrial levels are more of a side effect, not the root cause. They're merely using mitochondrial levels as a way to determine how serious the levels of oxidative stress were in the body. The study also makes it clear that artificially boosting mitochondrial counts won't solve the underlying metabolic or oxidative stress issues contributing to obesity. Instead, it emphasizes that maintaining a healthy lifestyle is key to better weight management, which would naturally reduce oxidative stress and improve mitochondrial levels. By the way, if you like deep analysis about supplements like Mitolyn, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I review a lot of them in this channel. Other studies cited by Mitolyn echo this. People with high oxidative stress and thus low mitochondrial counts tend to be overweight, while those with low oxidative stress and higher mitochondrial counts are generally healthier. None of these studies suggest that it's the mitochondrial counts that are contributing to the weight, or that increasing mitochondrial counts will lead to weight loss. So Mitolyn's claims are misleading. There's no evidence that supplements or drugs can boost mitochondrial counts for better weight loss purposes. But let's dig deeper. Do any of Mitolyn's ingredients actually help with weight loss? Maqui is a berry native to Chile and Argentina, often used in food and traditional medicine. However, there's no evidence it affects metabolism or promotes weight loss. One small study tested a specific maqui extract for 3 months and found no significant changes in blood sugar or insulin levels. Rhodiola and schisandra are traditional herbs often marketed for stress reduction and fighting fatigue, but when it comes to weight loss, zero human evidence suggesting they have any effect. Hematococcus is a type of algae best known for its natural source of astaxanthin, an antioxidant similar to beta-carotene. While it's often hyped for eye-related health benefits, there's no proof it helps with metabolism or weight loss. A small study on pre-diabetic adults tested astaxanthin for 12 weeks and found no meaningful improvement in blood sugar levels compared to a placebo. Amla is also known as Indian gooseberry. It has a number of traditional health benefits, but weight loss isn't one of them. In a study on overweight individuals, taking amla extract for 12 weeks had no effect on body weight or BMI. However, it may have some minor benefits for cholesterol and blood sugar. For cholesterol, small studies suggest amla extract can help improve lipid profiles. For blood sugar, a study in type 2 diabetics found that taking standardized amla extract for 90 days reduced blood sugar levels. But here's the catch. These studies use doses of 0.5 to 3 grams of standardized extract, or up to 12 grams of raw amla fruit extract, far more than what Mitolyn contains. Coca is the key component of dark chocolate, but don't expect it to help with weight loss. A study on overweight women found that consuming coca daily for 18 weeks had no extra effect on weight loss compared to not consuming it. However, coca may offer minor benefits for blood sugar and cholesterol. Small studies suggest it can help reduce blood sugar levels in diabetics, though it doesn't significantly impact overall glucose metabolism or HbA1c, meaning that it's probably not that useful. For cholesterol, coca may lower LDL and triglyceride levels, but the effective doses range from 1 to 54 grams daily. Again, far more than what Mitolyn provides. So, does Mitolyn work? Absolutely not. At least not for weight loss. None of its ingredients have been shown to help humans shed pounds or increase mitochondrial function. A few, like amla and coca, might have mild benefits for blood sugar and cholesterol, particularly in diabetics, but the doses required to see benefits are significantly higher than what you'd get from Mitolyn. If you want to replicate its intended effects more effectively, you'd be better off mixing amla powder and coca powder into a daily smoothie. Even then, it won't help you lose weight, just slightly improve blood sugar and cholesterol levels if you're diabetic. If managing blood sugar is your goal, berberine is a far better option. Not only does it improve glucose control, but it may actually have a small impact on weight. Many supplements like Mitolyn follow a familiar and frustrating marketing playbook. They often kick things off with bold, eye-catching claims that sound too good to be true, and usually are. In Mitolyn's case, the pitch is that boosting your mitochondrial levels is the magic key to boosting fat. To make these claims seem credible, they'll reference scientific-sounding articles or studies. But if you dig deeper, those studies either don't support the claims at all or outright contradict them. To add to the illusion, these products often come bundled with a generic diet plan or detox program. The trick here is simple. If you follow the diet, you might lose some weight. But it's the diet doing the work, not the supplement. The hope is that you'll credit the supplement for your progress and keep buying more. However, this strategy doesn't hold up over time. Eventually, people stop following the diet, regain the weight, and realize the supplement was never effective in the first place. By the time they figure it out and try to get a refund, the company has often vanished, only to reappear under a new name with a new product and a fresh set of exaggerated claims. It's a never-ending cycle. Old supplements fade away, and new ones pop up, and the same misleading tactics continue. The goal is always the same: to keep consumers hooked on buying ineffective products under different brand names over and over again. Mitolyn is selling for around $60 per month. If I wanted to replicate what it was trying to do more effectively, I just use a pure amla or coca powder. A much better quality amla or coca powder is a mere $1 to $2 a month, and berberine, which would be far more effective, is only $7 to $10 a month. Rating Mitolyn by effectiveness for weight loss, I'm giving it an F. It's completely useless for weight loss. Rating it by cost, I'm giving it an F. Far more effective treatments exist for far cheaper. Rating it for safety, I'm giving it a C. Although the listed ingredients are unlikely to be harmful, these sketchy supplements do not have transparent ingredient lists and may be adulterated with other harmful substances. Overall rating, I'm giving an F. I would recommend you stay away from it. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Young. Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. Hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date, and share this video with someone you know who can use the info.